Hello friends, welcome to Ryan's Realm. So I've not been on for a while, so I thought I'd have a bit of a catch up and go through what's in the box for this Revell 172 Tornado Black Thunder. But before I do that, I'll just give an update as to what I've been doing. So if you've checked my previous videos, you would have saw that I picked my top 16 kits I want to do between now and the year end. So I have been busy. I have been trying to get to the workbench. So that said, one of the kits out of that list was the Messerschmitt BF 109 from Airfix in one of the new starter sets. Sorry for the sniffing, it's hay fever. So I have started the BF 109 starter kit. So painted the inside, pilot, needs a bit of filler, so I've not done that yet obviously, but painted the pilot, used to me a panel liner scent, black panel liner scent. Don't think the camera can pick it up, but I have used that for the first time, really impressed, so I'll keep using that. So it has been assembled, as you can see, just needs the filler. So as it's the starter set, it comes with a stand, shadow stand, so for a rarity I'm going to have the undercarriage up, so that's a novelty. Obviously that's the stand hole there. So it's all been assembled, so like I say, a bit of filling needed, which I will do. Obviously gaps in the wings, and obviously gaps here, so I'll fill those in and then I'll probably reprime it, and then I'm waiting to get a new airbrush. So I'm going to get a Galeri airbrush, seen one on Amazon for just over £40, so I'll be getting that, and then I need to get a compressor. But yeah, this is what I've been working on, so that's making progress. And then alongside that, I'll be doing another Airfix starter set out of the 16 I wanted to do this year, and that's the P51 Mustang. So as you can see, that's all been assembled. Got the pilot in there. I think I could pick up in camera, but got the pilot in there. I did prime this with black. Got some marks on there, but I think I might add some character to it when I do spray it and make it look a bit worn and used. It could be a stain and just make it look a bit more used. So again, with this, there's some filling needed on the bottom here and here and the top and whatnot, so I'll fill that in, and then again I'll spray it when I get my airbrush and my compressor. So I have been busy in Ryan's Realm, working my way through those 16 kits that I wanted to build before the year is out, so making some progress. So on to the main reason why I'm doing this video, is this kit here. So again, this is one of the kits out of the 16, so I really want to push myself to do those 16 before the year end. So it would be good to go and do what's in the box of this Black Thunder kit. So as you can see, it's Revell, the usual stuff on the sides there, and then images on the back that you normally get, and then there's some images of what the real life aircraft looks like. So I found this on eBay, of course, and just got it because I just thought it was rare and just a lovely thing. So let's just see what's in the box. That's everything out of the box. So instructions. So we'll look at the decals first. So really drawn to this because of the paint scheme and the decals on it. So these are decals. Looking a bit tired. I think this is what it says there, 2002 kit. So over 20 years old. See the decals there for Black Thunder. So hopefully they'll look good once I paint and then gloss it and apply these. Yeah, 125,000 hours for Tornado, flying hours. So yeah, the decals look good overall. Bit of staining here, so I might try and do that trick of putting the decals in the window to sort of stop any, help reverse some of the discolouring. So yeah, so I need to do that. But my intention is to wash these parts and then build this kit as much as I can before my airbrush arrives at the weekend. So instructions. So we've got the text about the Black Thunder. I'm not going to read that out, you can freeze this video and read it for yourself. But yeah, the annoying retro Revell instructions that are in black and white. It's a bit of a pain. Sorry for the sniffing, it's just hay fever. So the usual stuff at the start there. Got the paint call outs. Yeah, another annoying thing with Revell, that they like their own paints and they want you to mix paints, which I won't be doing. I'll just find alternatives. I don't like mixing paints and faffing around, so I'll be avoiding that. And then this page, we've got the parts, and then we've got the build. So as you standard, starts with the 2 ejection seats. Then we get into the cockpit and decals for the instruments. It looks like there. Oh no, you paint the instruments. That'd be a nice touch. A bit of creativity with the instruments there, and then put those into the cockpit tub. Standard stuff. Then yeah, it's put the front fuse around the cockpit tub. 10 grams of nose weights, better not forget that. And then yeah, there we go. And we're on to the wings and the pylons. Standard stuff. And then it's like the rear fuse build, putting the wings on, obviously don't glue them so they'll swing and get that movement. I'm not sure what that sign is. That a solder sign or heat sign? Maybe heat those up it means. I'll have to see what that symbol means. Put the wings in, centre / rear fuse onto there, on top of the wings. Then we've got the engines, then we've got the tail. Putting that simple stuff, major units, putting them together, the major units together. Have intakes there as well. So pretty standard stuff, don't think it's caused too many problems. Yeah, options there with the air brakes, raised or closed, that's a nice option there. Undercarriage. I think all the Revell Tornado kits give those options now, to be fair. Undercarriage up or down. I'll be having this down as there's no stand. Spare with us, some of the pages fell out. Undercarriage, so I'll be using my panel line Ascent, Tamiya panel line Ascent in there, just to grubby them undercarriage bays up, make it a bit more realistic and a bit worn. Yeah, a bit of detail there, a bit of wiring on the undercarriage, so it's quite a nice touch. I'd look at some reference photos for those collars there. And yeah, undercarriage bays, standard stuff. Pitot tube on the nose there. Yeah, sensors and whatnot. And then, as I said, you've like the air brake options. You also got the option for the canopy to be closed or open, so that's a nice touch with the canopy holder there. And option for the in-flight refueling probe as well to be deployed. So good options there. I think with this, because the kit with the amount of decals and what's going on, I think it'd be a bit of a faff to have all that stuff displayed. I'll have to cut and reshape the decals, and it's just too much of a faff. So I'll probably have everything closed on this particular Tornado that I have it all closed down, to be honest. Then you've got options of what armaments you have on there, building those, and then putting those onto the wings. And then that's it. I think we get onto the decals then, because the bottom of that page is decals for the armaments and drop tanks. On to the next page. Yeah, then we get onto the decal placement and the paint. So 2 options. The one that's on the box, which I will be doing, the Black Thunder. Lovely scheme. Should be quite simple, all in, I think it's gloss black, I think. All in black. So shouldn't pose too many issues. Decals would be obviously a major issue. But yeah, so you can see there are only 2 colours. So yeah, straightforward. looking forward to doing this. And the other option, second option, is one that's based in the USA for deployment there. Standard sort of camo, but obviously I won't be doing that. And that's it. So that's the destructions. So in here, I have the transparencies, the canopy. I'm not going to get this out of the packet because I don't want to get any scratches. But you've got the canopy and then the numerous lights and whatnot here. In this particular bag, so we've got the fuse, cockpit stuff here, instruments, which I said you can paint. So can't put the detail out there because of the light, but there's detail to paint there as from the instructions. Cockpit tub, and then the fuse there. So that's all standard stuff. This is a simple sprue. Got the front fuses there, and obviously the wings, wheels, engines. Got the fin there, nose cone. So nothing too unexpected in there. Next bag, or final bag. And we have half a set of wings. Sorry for the nose. Oh god, hay fever. And then we've got the vertical stabilizers, no, horizontal stabilizers, sorry, and air intakes. So all standard stuff. The final sprue are the armaments. The choice is there as per the instructions as to which ones you want to go for. So that's it. So quick video. I just wanted to jump on Sunday afternoon here. So I've obviously been busy modelling this weekend, as I showed you with these. So I just wanted to hop on and just give you a bit of an update of what I've been doing, working my way through that top 16 for the year, and obviously give you the overview of brief overview of what's in this rare Revell Black Thunder Tornado kit. So thanks for watching, thanks for sticking with me, and I will tune in hopefully soon, rather more frequently than before, to give you an update and hopefully the finished articles of these two beauties. And also I'll probably do a video before then just to show my first two builds that I did, which were over the course of a couple of years because not devoted enough time to modelling, to be honest. But I'll show you my first two builds. I think they're quite good for my first two builds, but I'll do a video and show you those. So I'll leave it there. Thanks everybody, and we'll speak again soon.